Hello, y'all. It is your girl Ghetto Tarot, and I am back with a reading for Aries. Okay, Aries, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. It's time for y'all to cut the bullshit, okay? Y'all gotta grow up, okay, Aries? I know that that's hard for y'all to hear, but it's time for y'all to get y'all shit together, girl. So, Aries, with this Page of Wands in reverse, right? The Page of Wands is in the middle for a reason. So whenever I do my readings, I always ask God, I always ask the universe, the spirit, and the ancestors, and I ask the whole astral projection world, where do you want me to place you guys, right? So the Page of Wands wanted to be placed in the middle, right? And the page is always a young person. The page is always a young person trying to. So Aries, it looks like you guys are the Page of Wands in this situation, right? You guys are the Page of Wands in this situation because Spirit is basically saying that the collective is a bunch of young people that are confused about why the things that they used to do in the past don't work for them anymore. Bitch, that shit don't work for you anymore. You know what the thing about Aries, right? Is that Spirit and Aries have this kind of contract with each other. Spirit is used to doing things half-assed, and that's not a bad thing, right? Y'all are used to kind of like having short spurts of things. Aries is like a fucking match that goes out after a while, right? Y'all are used to kind of like having these short spurts with things, whether that be kind of like y'all are used to having short spurts with a job, used to having short spurts with a relationship, used to having short spurts with with shadow work. Y'all are just used to being so short with everything. And what the problem is with this hangman in this situation, right? The hangman in this situation, 11:11 on the clock. Oh, bitch, 11:11. 11:11. You know what's up. Y'all know what time it is. Spirit is like, y'all are no longer, Spirit is making it hard for you guys to do shit half-ass. Spirit is like, the hangman in this energy is like, listen, y'all, y'all are no longer, Spirit is no longer allowing y'all to take the shortcut in life. Spirit is like, bitch, you need to get your shit together, right? That's what Spirit is saying. Spirit is like, you are no longer to take these shortcuts. Y'all are grown people, okay? Aries, you have been living your life. Aries, y'all have been living y'all life, the high life. Y'all have been living your life taking shortcuts. Y'all been living y'all life doing slick shit. And Spirit is like, you cannot live like this anymore. The new world, this new shift in energy is, the new world is asking for honesty, right? And I'm not saying that y'all are bad people. I'm not saying that the collective is bad people. But what I'm saying is the collective of Aries is confused because they're used to taking shortcuts in life. But then they're realizing that their shortcuts and their charm is not getting them anywhere. So Aries, y'all operate like children sometimes. And the whole point of an Aries is, I feel like the collective, and take what resonates, but I feel like the collective is like, I'm a big kid. I can do whatever I want. You know, y'all are really operating like children in this sense. Like, I could do whatever I want. I'm grown. I could do exactly what I want to do. I'm a big kid now. I'm grown. Nobody can tell me what to do. Girl, this Ten of Wands here, this Ten of Wands is, and you can see that this guy is kind of like looking around, and he got bandages on himself. You can see that he's looking around and he's just figuring out what to do with himself. He's figuring out what to do with all these damn wands. Like, what do I do with myself? Y'all do not know what to do with yourselves. That's the whole plight of an Aries, and the collective energy that I'm getting for Aries is that y'all do not know how to do things into full. Y'all do not know how to take things and complete them, right? So that could be little things like doing a job application and y'all lying y'all job application. And then it's like y'all are so used to lying on y'all job application, for example, that when y'all get to the job, they're like, okay, well, we're going to need the certification for that. And y'all are like, what? Like, since when do y'all need that? Like, since when does this happen? You guys are shocked. You guys are so used to just doing this childish, game and it's like it's not working for y'all. Spirit is telling y'all, like, listen, y'all are actually very smart. Aries people, that's the thing about Aries, is like, people don't think about Aries, and not in a bad way, but people don't think about Aries as smart. People think of Capricorns as smart. People think about Geminis and Virgos as smart. But people kind of like, people be leaving Aries out of everything. Aries is kind of like a diabolical evil child, like Dexter's Lab. Like, I'm a short little pudgy kid, but I actually got a fucking laboratory in my basement, bitch. You know, that's how Aries are. That's how Aries people are. Like, y'all are very smart. Y'all have the mind for it. Y'all have the creativity. You guys second guess yourselves a lot. Okay? Y'all know what y'all are doing. Give yourselves the opportunity. Girl, give yourself the opportunity to think about where you want to go and what you want to do. Stop like shorthanding yourself. 555 on the clock. Girl, I be telling y'all, girl, Spirit is not playing with y'all. Spirit is like, listen, stop shorthanding yourself. Stop doing that to yourself. Stop doing this. Stop putting yourself in this situation where you're hanging around. Stop putting in this situation where you don't know what to do with yourself, and get in that energy. Get in that Two of Cups. Get in that Knight of Pentacles. Y'all are smarter. And the only reason why y'all take shortcuts in life is because you think that you can't do it. But you can do it. You can do it, bitch. You can do it. Bitch, you're doing a good job, Aries. All right, Aries? Listen, girl, I'm telling you. But that's the energy for Aries. That's the energy for Aries, okay? Y'all be trying to take shortcuts, and Spirit is not letting y'all take shortcuts anymore. You guys have to use your brain to its full capacity, because y'all have the mindset to do it. Y'all have the smarts. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. You got it, bitch. You got it. You doing a good job, bitch. You doing a good job, sweetie. All right, that's all the time I got for y'all. Love y'all. Bye.